Okay, so just had a bit of a fuck with the... Okay, I know which one is the... I know which one is the wrong one. That would be that one. Delete forever, yeah, because it didn't have the... Why does it even go on if the chat isn't live? It might be best if I do it here and then...
Back when Galgura graduated,
Fuck off! Why do you not stay consistent about anything? Okay, we go there. Set the chat box up. Just give it a little refresh. This might just be in mind. Yeah, we call it yes. It's kind of like a test, but it's more yes. It's more positive in that way. I go into this account, I get interesting videos, then I just open them in new tabs so I can listen to them later so I don't go down a rabbit hole. And then I get betrayed. I literally moved it back because it has... Usually if you close a tab in at least Chrome, I still haven't managed to make the jump from it. But if you close a tab there, it usually, most of the time, hopefully, tends to go to the next one, like it moves right. So I moved it to the left of where the main, I moved it to the left of where I had my setup, where I got the stuff, I get stuff. And, so here comes the fun part. It just skipped right over that, because apparently it had figured, no, you see, you're right next to this. You were right next to this one, so that's the one you want to go to. You don't want to go to the next in line, because consistency is for fucking bitches. This is fine. But most definitely not something I'm gonna be using after this. I just here to grab these. Snowball play. Why does it have destroy machine in the archipelago regions? Medium base assault mission. Fuck off. Okay. Where are the machines alone? Who cares? Which one is short? I think this one actually is shortest. I definitely noticed when I was gaming with Shibu that... Yeah, I run a bit fast. Bananas. Rotate. Bananas. Rotate faster. Bananas. Go. Go. Can you feel this? Feel it? Can you feel the speed? We are using maximum velocity. You okay? Oh, you don't accuse me. Ta-da! Ah, fuck off. Seamless. No one should be the wiser. Ah, fuck you. The accuracy is a challenge, not a fucking indicator. I have a suggestion, piss off. Oh, you're not supposed to use submachine guns that far away. It is a suggestion, I give a refusal. Also it doesn't sound nearly as manic. I mean, it does sound good. That is a good sound. But it doesn't sound nearly as manic as the EXP kip is. No. You can jump through the entire you can jump through an entire universe of hoops for better burst healing. I think we're gonna go for Phosphorus because that's one where they leave me alone. Destroy a harvester with a handgun. The argument was made that it's actually better to use the Eagle than it is to use the revolver because it has a higher fire rate. With the final round or final shot upgrade. Counterpoint. If you want something like final shot, it's usually to increase the potency of your ammo. So why not have it on a low fire or a low capacity weapon where it fires more where it comes around more often, even if it's a low chance or even if it's a low fire rate. For example, I would definitely have it on hunting rifles or just the sub or launchers flat out, but that's also kind of cheaty. Or shotguns. Shotguns would be great. But if not, then if it is just to increase the damage output, then why not put a bigger magazine on it, because it has the six shots that the maxed out damage increase will get. But you don't want to use extended magazines because then you don't get it as often, even though that is literally just doing more work to put all your eggs in one basket. Overall, I don't see the idea of encouraging an empty reload. Is a kind of a tricky situation because it also encourages you to expend all ammo. But then you also want it on something with low ammo capacity to make the overall ammo value better, if that makes any sense. But if you don't care about ammo value, then why not just can hit fuck all. Why are you shit at taking out ticks? How much of the magazine was that just missing? I know it's a small margin, but it's also mainly the recoil compensation. Like, that expansion is just brutal. At least compared to what I'm used to. I know you might argue, but you have better... Actually, this doesn't have that. Oh, that's recoil is decent, but it's... That recoil is really good. I usually don't like big recoil expansion. It just means that you don't really want to use it at any range other than when you're sniffing the enemy. But I'd argue that the final round is best on the revolver if you want to go for value, which is usually what you want with that. Get the value of your ammo up. But if it doesn't matter to you at all, the value of your ammo, why not just spread it out and then spread it out, meaning that if that shot misses, you're not gonna have a longer time waiting for it to come around again, and it will mean less. Putting all your eggs in one basket and that shit. Especially for way more work than just getting an extended magazine. It would be so cool to have on hunting rifles, though. Wow, low light amplifiers. And no night vision outside of having a scope in your face. I guess it might also just be my mentality, because in the end I don't really use it. I would rather use rapid reload or many other things. $16. But hey. It was a harvester with a handgun, right? Well, let's make a song about that and see if the emo kids will like it. And yes, I know I will personally hop on about the issues with the nuke a lot. But it's more that it's so big, if that makes any sense. Like, if it was just, say, they said, okay, it was 1 kiloton or something, which would still be like, I think 3 times bigger than this from if you just take it linearly. I don't even think it's centered. Nope. I don't think so, anyway. Then I would need to stand in there. I might just go and do that, actually. But then it would still be, I believe, about 3 times bigger than that would have been. But at that point, I would just go with, it's obviously an abbreviation situation. And yeah, there isn't any, there isn't a lot of radiation in the area. There isn't actively fires burning everywhere. It's concluded to the center because that's where the point of interest is. And this is just a marking of it. So it's more for like gameplay sake. Heck with it. I'm gonna... Hey, let's play around with something stupid. Why so many? Hopefully that'll be enough to kill a harvester. Look at how easy it is to get ammo. Why would I start making ammo if it's way easier to find ammo? Because the ammo is subpar. Okay. But counterpoint, it's easy as hell to find. Which one are we gonna go with? Are we gonna go with shiny or glowy? I think this is better for a standard. This one fits better with this. I know it's just a red line on it. The magical space compass. I think I'll play Subnautica after this. I don't know why the laser sight is on when you aren't in the scope. Okay, apparently it stays on if you're just using ions. Clickety clackety. I once tasted my homebrew today, so that was a failure. Ironically enough, my friend who I actually bought ties for, I wanted to give them to him. Oh, right, I have to take it. I have to get a picture of that, those. I don't think it's super urgent. As long as I get it within a reasonable time. I haven't actually gotten to finishing the second part of the stand for my computer. And I'm really fucking bummed out about that. I'm gonna give them to I'm gonna finish them today or tomorrow and then send them to my brother with an apology for taking so long. For something I made for myself, but it's more like, otherwise it might be a bastard to print out with it. He has the 3D printers. He has 2 apparently, because his Prusa was kind of weird. But again, I've never used any of them. I kind of just took Markiplier at his word. Why is there so much lumber here? Just leave me alone! Fuck all. I'll also say this, reload is fine. I think it's Red Boy. Ow. I'm gonna shove my entire fist up your ass. Are you ready for the fist? Prepare to be fisted. Actually, let's just remove these. Okay. I wasn't exactly expecting that. No. Okay, I wasn't expecting that level of potency. But doesn't that also mean it's really good in base defenses? What now? Wait, I don't think I have the glasses on this one. I don't know if I've been there. Okay, so we're gonna call this Ground Zero. I mean, it has also been displayed in the game that if an enemy launches a nuke, it's gonna stay there, but it's not gonna be super radioactive. So they have nuclear infused weaponry, but it's not really... Okay, 5, 6. That is at the absolute edge of it, and that's pretty much at the edge of it, so it's kind of lopsided. Buggery. Waypoint 6. That's still about at the edge. So it's not completely even, but then again, why would it be? Snowball a player 5 times. That's it. It's actually really fun to do these, but oh well. Okay, we'll stop dragging this. Then we'll go down here. And what I mean by at the end, a final tally is that I'll take the ammunition and what I would see like different items I would consider as what I would scrap. I'm gonna scrap all of it and then take a full tally of the difference and then gauge them out in percentage. I know that it's gonna be somewhat skewed. And again, it will always be, if you really want a proper average, you have to test it over like... Actually, I think to get empirical evidence, I would need 10,000 players to do it for something like half a year or more. And then it would be considered statistically significant. And not to sound like too much of a bitch, but that's not gonna happen. Specifically because that would just be a lot. I don't think I can get that many players in game, even if I rallied the entire server. Actually, let's just test this out for a tick. And we'll take a hollow point. I like the point that is useless. Okay, you'll get a hollow point. So, yep. You can technically just hide behind barricades and just fire shrapnel out of here. Exemplary. Do I take it on medium or... Oh, do I take it on... Ah, fuck it, we'll take it on... Come on. I do not... There is no... Technically, the AS valve should also deal a lot of extra damage to components, even if it uses full metal jacket. You fuckers really can't hit anything, can you? Okay, it looked like there was green smoke coming out of it. I wonder what they're actually going after. Tiny ho. Oh, we have joiners. Ow. You're not allowed to learn how to shoot. To spray out your foul spawn. Reload. I need to reload my health. No, I didn't know you actually didn't. If you just held down the fire button, it would stop. It would stop you. Okay, I'm holding down the fire button. And nothing. Neat. So it isn't just a react on fire. It's a funny little detail. I love this game for the details. I overall love the game. It's also kind of why I'm harsh on it when it flops. Yes. Needing to make it out in time is a different thing than writing that where you don't really follow the power. That's also one thing I hate about power scaling. It is usually just, oh, a writer didn't really think it through. And suddenly nothing makes sense. Like technically, what was it? If power scaling in Dragon Ball Z is linear, that means the 200 farmers with a shotgun are capable of destroying the moon. I think it was something like that. Which is just one of the most hilarious things to me. Like, okay, that's the sort of chestnut we got ourselves into. Oh, a medium base Azure. Well, it's definitely not here. Nor is it there. I guess I can go up here and tease this till it evolves. That's my best suggestion. Fuck off. What are we shooting at? the resistance member who doesn't give a shit about danger close, they will just keep firing. I think by logic that means that you're technically vulnerable to your own weapons, or your own bullets. And yes, it is bullets at that point, it isn't rounds. I'm not... It is cartridge, round. Well, if you go by my logic, shell. But then bullet. Well, the bullet is the pew that goes out. The pew that you put into the gun is the fusing. Thank you. It's weird that we're digging up phosphorus, but we can't make any weapons of mass destruction. It is one thing I would do if I had the option to just... If I had the possibility to add one weapon. It would also take a bit of just finagling with the current... you could almost say moveset. Why did you take over someone? With the current set of abilities, I would put in the grenade launcher from the Anarchist cookbook. That'd be hilarious. I know the argument is, oh, you need fine construction to make it, yeah. But, I mean, that wouldn't be... You need precise construction to not just blow the Molotov cocktail up in your face. And yes, that is true. But you're also the one sitting with the entire thing. If you can't make it precise, you deserve to get burned. Are you fuckers done? I really should invest in something that actually shoots correctly and doesn't thirst. Where did you come from? Oh, myself. Oh, I see something over there. Wait, I need to check this. Oh, there isn't actually any taller than this. Oh wait, yo, well, there is. This one. That requires phosphorus rather than that. But it also requires steel. And steel we have lots of. I can't think of anything I have a ton of. I think it was a Swedish kid. I don't remember what I traded to him. Oh yeah, it was a Mauser. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Mauser. He apparently needs he needs steel, lead, and explosives. I just told him you can have all my explosives. You can have them all, or not explosives. You can have all my steel. I have no fucking clue what I'm supposed to do with it anyway. Oddly enough, I'm building this up even though I'm gonna rip it down soon. Why? What is combat? Actually, if they had a bioreactor, if Phoenix had a bioreactor, wouldn't it just grab up every single human, every single gunned down human, and then just shove it into it? You might argue, but that would leave the world too empty, and like in the world storytelling would be taken away. Correct. Counterpoint. It wouldn't be, and you might argue that, but I don't think it would be, given that it would actually show that it is ruthlessly meticulous. Phoenix. I'm never gonna call it by its right name. Okay. So we just need that one up there, and I think I can get some mayhem up and brewing. We just need to find out where. I think it'll have to be Subnautica. Not that power washing simulator isn't like it is a good thing to just sit down and relax with. But at some point it also becomes, I wouldn't say samey. Specifically, the sameness is kind of what is good about it, but it's just that you scrub for one singular thing that you don't really know where it is. There's a lot of going over it and trying to be different, but it's all kind of just the same, but a bit tougher the next time. Then you need to go into details, but those details are also bastards and don't show you everything. So you need to get into an awkward angle. I mean, that is also kind of the fun of it, but still. I have a good time with it, but there is also some bit of in it. Oh, we've been in it. Apparently the final round thing makes a different sound, but we'll see that later. I'll definitely be playing it in my vacation, which starts today and lasts for 3 weeks. The longest I've had since I think it's the longest I've had since I got hired. Yeah, I'll need an entire... I'll try to go through all the collectibles with story too in the lore playthrough. And I'll definitely be making my script alongside it just so I can fit in timings better, because I don't want to... If I'm making it, it has to be like where you know... I don't want to leave the NPCs out, so like, I don't want to interrupt Teresa, nor Phoenix, or anyone. I want audio logs and so on to be played as well. Oh, you're trying the same thing as I am. Oh, that's low quality, isn't it? I mean, it's fine if you don't have anything better, and I'd really want to go for. I mean, I guess if you're a risk taker, something like... If you're a risk taker, the upgrade on this one Damn it. Might be seen as better. I think I might have, for that I might have gone through a single magazine with the Gipst. Then again, a good amount of the game is also preference. But I just... if you only go for the... If you just want to play a game to play it in the most powerful way, well, I guess more power to you, but also... That's just very samey. Annoyingly samey. Bauhuset. But why isn't there a translation for that? I wonder if the fact that we don't really see any resistance, I mean, that's likely also the time constraint, that they would have added it later if they could, because you really need competent AI for that. But I wonder if they're nomadic. Like, the control points, of course, are control points. And that's a bit of a weird thing. But that's because some sort of resource can be gained there, so it's necessary to keep some sort of foothold. But I wonder if after the base got shut down in Phoenix Rising, if what remains of the resistance is in general nomadic, because you see like bottle posts up here, that's more like it's an open field. You know that someone grew something there, but there's no one around. So could it be that they're like, oh, we have the field, we've made sure that it's set up, and it might get tilled bit by bit. But they grow stuff they know they can leave. Like Jerusalem artichokes. Yep, I have it in potato mode. We're gonna visit the memorial, whatever you want to call it. There's so many who know where I am. Also, if it had like... If it was really into reconstituting stuff, and that would actually be a really cool event. If the harvesters were more fixed around the world. Well, they were fixed around the world as they, were already. But whenever you got into a fight and destroyed stuff, they're like regularly spaced out. So whenever you got into a fight and started destroying stuff, they would come over and remove the remains to reconstitute the materials. I mean, that's what something like the Tyranids would do. They just digest their own units. Oh, we need you deployed somewhere else? Okay, we'll digest you. And just use your biomass. Fuck me with a chainsaw. This is where Mr. Kip is. Oddly enough, it's the automatic with the best range. But what's the automatic with the best range I have? Can I make like 600 of these to begin? Wait, how much do you get from one set? Wait. You can't see it. It's annoying that you can't see the level of them or the power, because I think you can see on most. No way, no track. Rival profile. Yeah, you can see the EXP on them. If it had like a base profile, that'd look funny. It's the time, wonderful most of the stroke. Where was it? What did I get into? Why is crashed cars sometimes still on fire? Why does the light from that work even though you can't set it to flash? And set it to the warning lights or whatever the fuck for more than a few hours without it draining the battery. Simple. That's a level of detail that's completely asinine. I mean, it would be cool if someone did it, but it shouldn't really be expected. Please tell me that I'm close and that I haven't just gotten in one big fucking ring. I think I have. Ring around the roses, pocket full of poses. I don't know any more about it, but I want to. I should not keep speaking because I have a dark sense of humor. Clickety clackety. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere where there's a lot of machines destroyed. That's cute. Hey, oh, open. I'm gonna go out there for one suitcase and a single body. No, one suitcase and two bodies. Much better. Oh, and that. Why can't I loot that? It looks like it would have something funny in it. I think it is over there. It's the year. Wonder if these terms are immersed. It's the time, onlyest year of the most. Falling out, hair smelling great, just like burnt toast. It is funny that it has actually kind of busted up the skin. down this road then. Was it up here? I feel like it was down by the harbor. Oh, it was over there. Nice use of landmarks. Oh, that's likely also why they use churches. No. I didn't even check if there was a gnome over on the other one. Given that I see this world as kind of a just, it's there. Again, no. I'll just leave I'll take the restocking and leave the rest. Zoom! I didn't say that's still just there. Okay. Oh, there are two of them. I just need one to level up. But they're also not bound by any sort of oh, that's gonna be good. But they level up. They aren't bound to the threat level, so I can technically go out and start killing rivals if I want. That's kind of the issue with all of that it said like, oh, you need to do it on medium. Great. Usually you just leave them till they're hard, and there's no way to go back. So you have to build one up and in some cases spawn a new one entirely. That's a bit of an issue. That's enough. That there. Those. Remember your adrenaline shots. No, wait. Why wouldn't you go in there and just say, yeah, deposit everything? It just falls with like 2 kilograms or something. You know, the fact that you need to have over 100 resources to have a single, weight point. The nebulous weight point. Shway. The lighting kicked in. I don't know, I guess I'm more harsh on writing than I am on would be really funny to cripple it. It's show finished. I felt right under the armpit. However, wow. We're gonna do sneaky deaky. I think this also benefits the bunker because very few of the enemies can actually get in here. But you can just retreat in and then find another way out. I think it was over here. Yes. Now it's time to go down and sneak in and finger wag. The fingering will happen. Clickety clackety. Yeah, heck with that. And now I can just defang you at my leisure. Ow. Stop shaking everything and making me inaccurate. So now that's viciously beaten. Don't kill yourself. Keep yourself safe. Dominator Morden. That's something something I really hate when people are like, oh, we need to be edgy or special, so we use instead of O. Okay. Doesn't even remotely sound the same anymore, but sure. It's a fine fuck, at least it is. Holy shit. I knew one of them was missing. Okay, where else can we go to poke at enemy? guess down there. Then again, I would also like to go up there. If I go here, I might be able to find some stuff up here. I think there's a fixed base there. I still don't get the complaint about, oh, to get access to this, you have to destroy some machines. Why the hell else were you in the area? It isn't the first time I've heard it. It's just... Okay, but... Yeah, you need to establish yourself. That will require a loop. Or would you like it? I mean... It could be that you go somewhere specifically and try to get a barcode. Or a complete barcode or something. Or some stuff like that. But then you're opening yourself up to way more fuckery. You usually get the warboard as soon as you're into them. So the only one way to kind of call off or have to go out and get something else is the first time. At least that's my experience. Hey, dead guy. How did you die? Did you die of deadness? Oh wait. ADSing doesn't work with this anymore. It would be really funny to just, or, I don't know, it would be interesting to just turn off the enemies and they just run around. It's the thing, fuck it, it's time of your life. So long, holy shit. What the fuck? Stop that waltzing bullshit, I ain't having it. You stop that. You stop with all of you. Fuck me, where are you crawling out of? Would be nice to get an acknowledgement, but okay. Bang bang. Yep, it's gonna stay here. I think if you reach in the correct way, you can actually grab the... You can grab... Oh, it is level 2. That's good. I guess we'll travel from there. But sometimes you can reach in and grab the field radio without even destroying it, and I think that's hilarious. It is just great to reach through, stop it. It is just great to reach through walls and grab stuff. It's a funny feeling. Do I grab the utility wagon? Let's see if I even can, because there is the issue that I need to get up on this one. It can fit there, but you can't go up there. If you pick the bicycle, you're never gonna get up. Hell yeah! It seems most definitely like something I shouldn't do, but... Okay. Even exhausted, my running speed's... Yep. Yep. The session might have gone on for a while. Does that mean the character runs around 30 miles or 30 kilometers per hour with a speed upgrade? Isn't there an upgrade for your clothing that gives you more speed? I need to check. Chromatics, apparel. No, there's jump height. Which I'm not sure what should you do most. No. Fuck off. That's early for you to get guns. I grab the utility wagon so I can just bomb it to hell. Hey. Can't hit me. Can't hit what ain't there. Wonder how much they weigh. Would be fun to have like some sort of disadvantage you could enforce on yourself. I would say that the goggles that makes weight effects would be one such thing. Hey, good luck hitting me. Oh, that's snow over there. Right. Oh, that's so much snow I just had to pass because that thing decided to exist. Dodge the tanks, that's another snow. Oh well. It's more snow. Now we need to get within reach of the... Are you still trying to shoot me? I Great. Time to reload my medkit. Bing, bong, bonk. Enough of your bing, bong, big ben language. Yeah, that's how you fucking clear the... That's how you fucking clear the chick. Corner! Did it? Yeah, that's one. That's one's on me. I don't know who is on that, but I guess it's me. Hold on, it's a you. Need to shoot myself. You know, beeping at people is really fucking rude. That's definitely something I need to give self. I have no idea what I'm shooting, but I'm shooting it anyway. I have not given you permission to exist within my world. Those are vetoed in my world. Hey, you definitely don't have permission to live in my world. Why are all of you existing? Fuck hacking. Go in with style. Snow. My snow. Fuck off! Really gonna piss on my parade while I'm picking up snowballs. You too. Why is there a beacon? Why is there a beacon? I need you to fuck right off in there. You too. Your count is in there. Knock knock. What the hell, Cap, happened to you? Yes, the flagpole. Just gonna open them for good measure. How many? Yeah, there are two. Are you two still fighting? If it's this easy, then I might as well just join in. I was about to shoot you. Good luck, and good. Thank fuck I didn't shoot you before I shot you. What the hell are you doing over there? Are you just zooming around up there? Are you having the zoomings? Is the Firebird having the zoomings after trying to snipe me? I feel vindicated using a sniper against you. Fuck off. Don't need you beeping at my ass. What is the pattern it's moving in anyway? Is I'm gonna stand there like a fucking abandoned puppy? Why are you here? Okay, there are more. Oh yeah, there's one that's gonna go out of the ground, isn't there? Was it just zooming around there until it just quit existing? I'm not in the mood for your shit. Bing, bong, bing. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hey. Yeah, it's just military class. Phoenix is not above ruining its own prospects just to get under your skin. That's why I've started skinning Phoenix machines. I think that's the only way we'll get back at it. I'll just skin something that's metal. Or you take the armor off and you wear it like a hat. And I'd like try to fashion it into a hat you just wear a singular piece of your head. Hook! I literally bonked it on the head. Fuck you. Oh, there's a little rock here. It's just fun. There's no reason to kill a tick with a 50 BMG. But it's fun. How badly am I? Bing bang, bonged up. I might reinitiate just to be on the safe side before we go into the final showdown. I'm not sure. Oh wait, I need to style upon it. I has to style upon it. Oh wait, I put in my fireworks. I'm just keeping them in case of random reapers. Load Cora. Oh, I forgot to unload Cora. That's right. Sign to slot. Aha. How many of you are there? Piss off! Entirely! How the hell did that happen? That's also falling down. London Bridge is burning down. I don't know any of the others. You dead? What's that screaming sound? Yeah. It's casual getting an iron condo. T5. But it's entirely for the memes. Actually, it seems a bit too close. What if we do it from here? The fuck? It technically moves you when it moves you slightly backwards. I'm about here. It goes for the top notch when you scope in. Wow, I was definitely away from it. Just don't take this wall away from me. Let's see. One last chance. Please make it a direct hit. I just want it for the memes. No, it isn't. Close to though. Yay. But it shows that there's it can't be that it's it didn't go through. I just disabled it. Yeah, we need to go up and check if there's a tick. It said 2 hours, or everyone's more or less said 2 hours. But time is also really fucking weird in this game. Sometimes it's 2 hours, sometimes it isn't, sometimes Ghost falls down. Sometimes you need to shit a few bricks. Bop, 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 bop. And with that done, we're gonna go over here and conclude the final showdown. Actually, before that, I'll just use the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. Sweet. The question is, actually, fuck it. The sooner I go for it, the sooner it'll come back. I have a lot of stuff to do after. I think I might calculate the percentages that's going to be with and without the almost 500 explosives. No way, it's going to be easier to just GP out or fast travel back here. Well, I need some 9mm, especially with how ravenous this is. You are a decent gun, but you are not my innie. I kind of need to go back just to make sure that I have enough ammo going in there. Oh, yeah, oh, right. I need to reinitialize. Ah, there. Yep. Nothing ever happens. Right. I don't think I'll get too much need out of ordnance. Just taking a wild guess. It is really bothering me that I am having such shit luck that I don't even have a single fucking gnome head yet. But I think it's more that it rolls for if you get a gnome head or not, and then it rolls for one of those that you don't have. Somewhat like the experimental outfits. Really hope that I didn't miss an event. There was originally an event where they would just spawn randomly, and then they brought it back into the form of that one. So you could so you still had access to it. I don't know why they didn't do that with the Holy Hand Grenade. But also there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. The Holy Hand Grenade is more like a collector's item now. I'll be back in a tick. Guess I would have to measure it up a bit against some other people. That would be a lot of trying to get the no masks. Honestly, just getting one would be really nice. So know that I'm not just trying to get something that isn't there. With each failed attempt, I get a little more unsure. it just being at least if it's or especially if it's a low chance, making it just a single enemy that respawns every 2 hours is kind of... I mean, it is gonna show dedication from people. Stop shaking. It is gonna show dedication from people, so it's more earned. But also it being complete random, complete RNG. I hate chances and stuff like that. Because it's just stuff that's never gonna proc for me. I mean, I have also famously tried to get something that was a 2% drop, and even after 100 attempts I didn't have it anyway. I wonder if I can make it over. Come on, you piece of fuck. At least there's decent traction here. How come a pile of rubble have better traction than a fucking... How come a pile of rubble have better traction than a set of stairs? Damn, this doesn't sound like it's doing well. The time of this island might be fixed, I'm not sure. No, wait, it's way higher than that. Never mind. Good dead. I love tunnels. Oh yeah. It's gonna drop these incredibly heavy snowballs in here.
I'm seeing you by the entrance. Wait a second. I'll just get that door open. Okay, you're clear. I'll track you through the cameras and make sure nothing is in your way. Stop. I can see active defense turrets up ahead. Wait a second. I think I can deactivate them. Okay, they should be safe now.
I don't know if Nix is... I'm still wondering about the I am emergent pod. Why are the lights changing if this is sealed? Okay, you're dead. Grant. a few things I can imagine worrying me less than in the moment less than that. Fucking cancer chicks.
Hang on. Let me get that for you.
Wait.
Tatiana, we're at the launch site. This thing is huge. How are you going with the shield generator?
The shield projection is complicated. I can't fully disable it, but I can impede it by venting some of the coolant.
Are you going to be safe?
No one is safe if Felix goes to space today. If I vent the coolant, the projectors in the silo won't have enough power to protect the rocket and themselves. I don't know how many there are, but if you can take them out, you will be able to damage the rocket.
Are you there? Some of these monitors are misbehaving. I think Phoenix is trying to control them again.
Damn, that would be bad. We don't want to be locked in here when that thing blows up. You go take out the shield projectors. I'll keep Phoenix off the doors.
Your tenacity is valiant, but you will not stop me. I have the intelligence of 100,000 humans. I have planned for every eventuality. Backups upon backups, fractal recursion.
Okay, heck with you all. Okay. Okay, where's up? Up is there. Okay, that went too far. There. Yeah, this is great. Like, okay, we just get just above 500. Ah, piss. Fuck! Great, make it all slippery. There is no hiding from this. Backups on backups, but do you even have the storage for that? Yeah, this is great.
That looks like this should be last one from here.
Yes, the shields are down. Quickly, we can take it out.
But you're already too late. My ascension has already begun, and your efforts have all been for nothing. Initializing backup shields and beginning launch sequence.
What? No! Tatiana, is there anything you can do?
This system isn't doing anything here. Those backup shields are local. Can't you shoot them?
We can't see them. They must be inside the rocket. The core has blocked all incoming data signals. I can't do anything from here.
We cannot let that rocket launch. Do something!
The door! There must be a manual override for the silo door somewhere.
I don't have any controls for that here, but there's a camera for a control room up above the hatch that has some kind of emergency control.
That's it. We got to get to that override.
Preparing pilot burners for ignition. Pilot burners online. Calibrating stabilization thrusters. Stabilization thrusters online. Opening fuel lines for launch.
How fortunate you are to witness the next stage of life on Earth. A new god ascending to the heavens.
The button up in front of you. That's the override.
Ignition.
Oh my god, we did it! That thing is gone! Claes, Tatiana, are you okay? The core is destroyed. Phoenix is dead.
I have a little bit of frostbite from the shielding coolant, but I can walk it off. Let's meet back at the safe house.
The machines on the cameras are acting weird. They paused for a moment when the rocket exploded, but they're still active. Just moving weirdly.
The network is still active, but it will be much easier to dismantle it without Phoenix controlling everything.
Okay, yeah. They're gathering like packs of animals. I think I can avoid them easily enough. I'll meet you back at the safe house.
If anyone should actually know the most about them. I should be able to dodge. Ah, I'm stuck.
Hey, welcome back. I can't believe we're all safe. I can't believe we did that. Phoenix is gone.
I'm still picking up machine signals, but they're different now. They are more chaotic, wilder, more conflict, like they are running on impulse.
They will probably still see humans as a threat. That felt like it was imprinted onto the whole network.
But now that they're disorganized, it will be easier to fight them. And maybe find people and start freeing them.
Yes, but today we made that possible. We should take the time to celebrate.
I think today we might have saved the world.
I'm unsure where I stand on if... I mean, it could be that it's just bluffing. Because overall, you will need... I mean, if you can expand... And why... Again, that goes back to if you have something at 1 petabyte, that's a massive fucking thing. then you need to have another petabyte to keep a proper backup. If not, you have to shave it down, but then do you know if you shave it down correctly? But I think it was more just the idea of I have backups upon backups. I have prepared for every eventuality. I mean, yeah, you have the intellect of 1,000 humans. That's still not gonna get you the best of places. Humans can think of wildly strange ideas. A lot of them conflicting too. But also, if it is, if Phoenix was affected by being the echoes of Svanta, then there is the potential of hubris that every human carries. In that it was quote unquote sure, but that assurance didn't last past its nose. Its non-existent nose. I mean, either it's decentralized and everything is equally valuable, or it is centralized and you have one point to take out. This is still a pretty big operation, but yeah, we've gotten through most of these, I'm pretty sure. Even if the backups, they can't be like exact backups, because what is the point of? Then it would be more likely that they would just start fighting if they're individuals. Amanda Kibu. Do you just have two of the same name there? That would be very fucking annoying. Yum yum. But if it has backups with the, what could you say, spark of what it is flying around, how does it know that whatever comes out of it will be the same as it is? I feel like there's some sort of background music. Okay, they had one writer. And again, When pressed for time, you might not do back. Eh. I'll have to mull all of this over while scripting. I wonder if that's where they got some of the names from. Wait, is that a... No, it likely wasn't. Oh, now they're just gone. They left me here. Now it's time for the boring. This will also... No, wait, I'll just... Just getting some in at the end here. Okay. Yeah, that's not distressing at all. And, yeah, just getting the final bits in. Okay, I'm not in the mood to DLC stuff is easy to come by. Easier than the base game stuff. I really hunted for these, but I am pretty sure I have a few on my other one too, so... Flares, no, they have potential. I would keep them. These can definitely go. Fuck those. Fuck these. Fuck these. Nope, those are good. These, however, need to go. I think I more or less kept everything in here. Oh wait, that needs to go. The light object penetrator. I don't care about those. That one can go. It's not to poison the well, it's because, well, they are the top dogs, so might as well just keep them. Yeah, that's still really good, but then again, very few are gonna use it. pretty sure I have better on my own. Or on the regular, which is gonna be really fucking weird to return to. Those are coming out with the... That one there is the one I keep. Ammo, what do we want to keep? We want to keep this in here. I just take that, those, that, those, all of these. Fucking grab these. Just drinking these, seeing what I can do with this, and then... I don't break down arrows, actually. Maybe I should. We're gonna take those. The napalm I'm more likely to lord over. What did that have? Oh. It was a red dot. Maxed out red dot scope. I found two, actually, just to make sure that I'm honest about that. I'm sure about it. We're gonna go in and look at the bitch who carries the vaults. That's mean of me to say, but... Is it still gone? No, it's there. Okay. So we have... one... Oh. We have one. We have one. Yeah, we have one. Okay, I'm keeping them then. I guess just to make up for it. I believe that tungsten is way more important than anything else in it. Come to think of it. Oh wait. I can definitely give that away. This is gonna be a lot of me fucking around for what I would break down and what I wouldn't. But just because you can doesn't mean you will scrap everything. I even found two miniguns here, so not too big a deal. These are just hilarious to use. Anything I need to make sure that I don't recycle, per se. Oh yeah, we need these out. Even though I don't think I get too much from that. Landmines, good. Nuggets, also good. Okay. Now I'll just take this from one end to the other. And the only one of these was the gun. Oh, the minimum batch is one. Yeah, I really got my ass handed to me down there. It's just... It is hectic, but it's also just a fuckery. I think that would be it. Just about. So each of them is 0.10 or 0.01. Now we don't need to go into reminders. I have the stupid. I'll put a parenthesis for the amount of explosives that would have been gotten. Total would be, we'll just move the comma back to, so 111,481. 100. That's actually funnier. And then if we put parentheses, 505, so I'm not in the mood to make do math. $111,986. I will just take it from the top. Electrolytes. That came out to 1,016. And the way you do it is you take when yeah, that seems about right. So it's about 0.9%. I'll take it with... This is gonna take a while. Why did it? Why? Okay, so that is 0.91. We're gonna go into there just to make, just so there is actually a sort of difference, right? That would also make it the same. Fuck it. If rounded up, there's gonna be a bit of an error. Plastic. 3,276. One 11481. That is not making a lot of sense. Oh wait, it's 2%. Right. I'm just staring myself blind at numbers. Okay, so 376 divided by 111,965 111,986. It's not gonna make a lot of difference because the amount is so different. Oh, uranium. No, wait, fuck me with a chainsaw. This is completely different. I'm completely wrong. That is also huge. Huge. I don't know why the beeping is still there. Gordon continues past the burning. Okay. The electrolytes changed slightly. 113,744. That's the wrong one. Actually, that shoves it, that pushes it slightly over 113,744. I was just getting used to print 113,744 plus 5 equals 14,249. 14,249. $1,046. That results in a percentage that's slightly lower. 1,046 divided by 13,744 equals. Yeah. I did that. 9.4. 0.94 if we round up. Well, that's what we should do. 0.94. Bought an entire click. I bought a clicker for it. I'm gonna get it. Fuck. Okay, there's an actual difference. 0.93. Now for plastic, which I'm pretty, yeah, that's the same. Feature 7.6, actually, oh, I think that changed. 3276 divided by 113,744. 28 or 2.9. It's weird to be in such low numbers. No, wait, it's 2.88. Yeah, right. This would be so much easier if I had Control Z, Control V, or Control C, Control V, or Control Z, Control V. 144,249 equals 2.86. 2.86. So even there is a slight offset in the amount. Then we have 113 uranium, which is very much not a lot. And that comes out to an absolutely abysmal number, I am sure. 113,744. Oh, fuck. 113,744. 0.01. 0.01. And I am very sure that it's about the same. 113, 14249. Yep. 0.1. 0.01. 0.01. Goody, and now it should just be straight ahead. 1,000, wait, that's copper. I write them down with the names. It's done in notepads. Yeah, I feel like I could go over and take the take the gnome again after this. Percentage. This is going to be pretty low. Divided by 113,744.9. 0.9. Actually 0.91 due to the rounding. It's going to be 0.91, and it's going to be 0.9. 0.9. Steel. Almost 40,000. That's going to be a significant amount of it. 39,808. The percentage. Divided by 113,744 equals. But take it. No, even rounding up, that's just 35%. Because we need more steel. That is 34.84. Where it said that's 35, it's like 39 or 34.997 or something. So it would just round up. And next to that is wood, which is also going to be very, very low. 1,694, which has a percentage of 1.49%. Yeah, 1.49%. And if this was still free explosives. Yeah, I'm under no illusions that it's still gonna be very, very little that it changes. Specifically here, where I actually have the 1.48. It's going to be very little that it changes, specifically here where I am allowed to scrap. So, aluminium. We have 1,092. And in percentage. 1,092 is 0.96. 11.96. It's still 1.96 because of rounding for 0.96. Lead 13,633. Resulting in a percentage of 103,744 equals 11.99. Which is okay. 13,633, 114,249 equals 11.93. I think I'm just gonna call them alloy or AL. Maybe just ref. I'm gonna see if I can fit this into the description. Ethanol 94. 94 divided by 113,744 equals 0.08%. 0.08. Yep, it's the exact same after that, 0.08. It's going to be a bit funny because the explosives are going to be a bigger amount. Ref, Tungsten. This is also going to be abysmal. 20% divided by 113,744 equals 0.02. Point zero. No, wait. That isn't right. I need to do uranium again. Oh, yeah, it's... No, it's not 0.02. It's not 0.01, it's just 0.1. Okay, that makes more sense. I was a bit perplexed. I'm just gonna take the wild guess that it's gonna be about the same after. $20 divided by 114,249 equals. Yep. Ref Aluminium. That's just 60. Wait, I can calculate that simply. Because it's 3 times as much as that, so it should be... Wait, can I... At least in this, I'm just gonna go with the... It's 3 times as much, so it should be 3 times as big a percentage. But that was also rounded up, so I should at least check. Oh, that's just gonna be 0.05. I have the vague idea that it's also gonna be 0.05 on the other end. Because it's kinda just on the... Oh, fuck. Me and my integrity, which is masochism. Okay, it's a little different, but it's pretty much the same. Rubber. Time to open the condom factory. Two 470113744. That's 2.17. Two point 16. Okay, we're most of the way there. Phosphorus. 1098. I'm betting it's gonna be very close to aluminium. But I'm gonna calculate them all. If I at least had something like an Excel log, I could just... Or an Excel sheet, as it's called. No, it's so... It's 6 away from aluminium. Do I really want to go through it again? When it's that close. I actually ended up with a lot more explosives than I expected. But yeah, it's gonna show that, I guess it's gonna show that this way just break down everything will result in a lot more of those. But it would still be interesting to see if you even break down anything at all, what the distribution will be. How much of it is dependent on your habits of breaking down stuff. Wow. My bet was wrong. It is actually just rounding up to 0.97. No way, that would be 0.96 after the conversion. Yeah, 0.96. There are a few of them that is a little different, but again, this was with scrapping, so that's gonna skew. That's gonna like put a hand on the scales severely. And this was literally with scrapping every spare piece of ammo. Okay, explosives. I think you might as well just get a load of those because I can't fucking have it all. $33,098 or 89 for the Danish language, which is a percentage of for fuck's sake. .09%. 09. But here's the twist also. That would be with the explosives counted in, not 30,089, but 33,594. 114, 249. Oh, 29.4%. Okay, weapon pods. Tempted to just go. They're called W parts now. We have 1,835. That is 16. No, 1.61. Uh, 1835. 114. that is because of rounding the exact same. I know that rounding, especially when you go down that low, is gonna mess with some numbers. Accelerant. Okay, I made a typo because I was looking at the screen. That's 568. A lot lower than I expected them, but 0.5%. Five, 6, 8. I will always fight new memes. That's actually the same. Uranium. Maybe we only have 20. It's kind of not good for stuff like the refined stuff. It's not that great for the refined stuff, given the fact that you can only find it 0.2%. Wait, it's the exact same number. I have the dumb 0.02%. I write the percent before just so there is a divider between when it gets uploaded, by the way. I've taken about half an hour of it to do this, haven't I? Titanium. There we have 1378, which is the percentage of that's a good question if I can remember anything. 1.21%. The same for the other one. And we have the last 6 here. Ultracapacitors, those have definitely gone up with scrapping. It's funny that it's called cloth and textiles when I would just call it cloth. I mean, I know that there is a semantic difference, but how much is it really? 3353. 5, why did you have to go and get in the way? I assume that's gonna be like 3%, 3.5. 1, 3, 1, 4, 7, 4. 3.95. 3.95. Good. Wait. Oh, 2.95. I am the dumb. And that is 2.93. Adhesive. But also the fact that my storage has almost been filled up by just doing this is just not good. 5,019. Nope, not that. 5,019 divided by 113,744 equals 4.41. I'm just saying the percentage. It is actually 0.0441. 4.39. I am so stupid at my infinite wisdom. Tungsten is actually a bit higher than uranium, so it won out. But then again, it needs to be refined, so you put in the... I'm still going on about that. And I will get a proper conversion rate, even if I have to kill some tungsten for it. I have more cement than tungsten. The percentage isn't a lot. Uh, 0.18. Yeah, that seems to scan. That scans. That seems to scan. That seems to scan is fucking redundant. Basically saying that seems to be right. Pretty much same result for the other one, so 0.18. Me getting so little ethanol is actually also on me. I just went for phosphorus whenever I had the option, but then again, that specific spot is really good. You should have gotten the other place more. Okay, cement. That is 341. Apparently at work I need to have the turkey hat on for the Christmas finish. That's 0.3. Yeah, it's just set up so it gets to 0.3 due to rounding. This is likely going to be 100.1 or some shit like that. 341 divided by 114,249 equals exact same. 0.3. Threads, which are also something you really don't use a ton. This is a thread. Whee! 732. 732 divided by 113,744 is 0.64. 0.64. I'm sure this is riveting to sit and listen to. But apparently at work I have like a turkey Christmas hat, which I have a turkey on my head, and then the top legs have like little Christmas hats on. And I just wore it one time, and apparently people love it, to the point where it isn't, one of my colleagues quoted today, it isn't Christmas unless M3 has the chicken hat on and smokes a cigar. Okay. The reason why it came up is because... Okay, I'm gonna call those Ultracaps. The reason why it came up is because I found what I would consider the absolute horniest elf hat at a grocery store. And the reason why it's that is because it has leopard print. The white stuff, what's usually white, is leopard print, and it's plush as all hell, but it's still just okay. Now I need Christmas hats with cougar energy, apparently. Ultracapacitors are 3.07. And the final tally, 3490 divided by 114,249 equals, that is 3.05. 3.05. Okay, I need to check that again. Three, 490 divided by 113,744. Yep. Just due to rounding errors, it's or rounding differences. Goody. That should be all of it. 34 or 35% of it is just steel. 29%, or 29.09% is explosives. And lead makes up 11.99%. I'm confused where the explosives are coming from, but then again, it is also You do also use double the amount of explosives as lead when making the lead-based ammo. Okay. You're just gonna struggle against me. Okay. So, if you're ever wondering if I have anything better to do with my time, the answer is yes. But I still choose to do this anyway. Regardless, that's gonna be it for this time. Thank you all for watching. It's been pretty fun. Until next time, stay safe. Over and out. How the fuck does this did this last 3 hours?